I try to make my stance on supplements pretty damn clear. If you follow me for a while, you know that one of the supplements I believe in and, well, has been objectively shown to work are pre-workouts. That being said, I myself have tried pretty much every pre-workout under the sun, and I'm pretty sure every other fitness YouTuber has as well, to the point where I almost stopped taking them because I started getting a similar result between them. However, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing PREload, which is a pre-workout supplement by Fully Loaded Supplements, and Vince Del Monte is the guy behind this. And this pre-workout is quite a bit different than the ones you and I have probably tried. So let's figure out, is it worth the money, and does it live up to the hype of being called the Bentley of pre-workouts? Let's find out. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy John Mango. I'm here representing Beyond the Iron, where we're looking to take your fitness and your nutrition further so you may, just may, change your life forever, depending on whether or not you roll with our advice or not, alright? So that being said, if you're new to the channel and this is your first time stopping by, I'd like to welcome you, and I'd like to let you know that we do a lot of workout tips, tricks, strategies, as well as nutrition, meal plans, and supplement review videos just like this. So if you feel like that's something you're interested in and will help you achieve your fitness goals, it is, by the way, then consider subscribing. Let's jump into the review. So I'm gonna be reviewing Fully Loaded's PREload, okay? Again, this is by Vince Del Monte. He is one of the guys behind the scenes on this, and I'm gonna be reviewing this based off a few different categories. So I'm actually gonna put timestamps either down here on the side, and it's gonna show you exactly what category happens at what time throughout the video. So if you're more interested in one category and not so much in another, you can either skip through to that point, or you can just check out the description below to skip to the certain part you're interested in knowing about. But we're gonna be talking about ingredients and dosages first, then we're gonna talk about taste, effectiveness, then we're going to talk about price, value, and my overall recommendations when it comes to this specific supplement. So let's get started. First up on the list, we've got ingredients, okay? Ingredients and dosages, because let's be honest, all of us that have tried pre-workouts, or maybe you haven't, maybe you're new to the whole pre-workout game, pre-workouts are just like most other supplements, and these companies really try to reel you into their pre-workout by telling you, look, we have this ingredient in it, and this is what the ingredient does. However, they forget to leave out the fact that that ingredient is only effective at a certain dose, and they don't have that dose in that pre-workout. So first things first, and I do want to mention something after I get into the ingredients, but the ingredients here, there's actually, this is known to be the first 15 patented ingredient pre-workout supplements. So essentially there's 15 different patented pre-workouts in here. Now you've got your typical beta alanine, you've got creatine, and you've got the right dosages there, okay? I will say creatine is at a 3-gram dose, and typically the dose is 3 to 5 grams, so that works well. They've also got 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline malate. L-citrulline malate helps with your pumps, and 6,000 grams is, believe it or not, the dose to notice the most effects from that ingredient. So again, most pre-workouts will have 3 grams of citrulline malate, or even 1.2 grams of citrulline malate. That's not doing anything for you. They literally put it in there to convince you that, hey, it's got the ingredient, you're gonna get some sick pumps. Alright, so some other things, caffeine, which is obviously the main ingredient in any pre-workout, which is the reason why I actually recommend this as a supplement if and only if you have your nutrition and your training down and you're ready to take it to the next level. Now yes, you can get caffeine and just drink caffeine on its own in a coffee, for example, and I definitely recommend that usually because it's a better value, hence usually more effective than buying all the other wasteful ingredients in a pre-workout. In this case, they've got 300 milligrams of caffeine in here, okay, which is a good dose. And myself, I'm pretty tolerant to, I'm good at around 150 milligrams. So I usually even stick to half a scoop, which kind of sucks because I won't get the full spectrum of ingredients elsewhere, but I'll get into more or less later how I actually take this pre-workout to get the most out of it. They also have 120 milligrams of teocrine, 125 milligrams. Now what teocrine is, and this is interesting because I haven't seen this in any other pre-workouts, not that it isn't in them, I personally just haven't used one that has it in it. And let me tell you, teocrine, I did some research on it, it is a nootropic, okay? Now it's not harmful by any means. What it does is it essentially accentuates the effects of the caffeine, and and it allows you to feel a lot more of that tunnel vision, a lot more of that focus. Okay, so that's what that is in there for. And again, that is at the recommended dose to feel it in this pre-workout. We also have 3,000 milligrams of Hydromax. So this is again another ingredient that I personally haven't really used before, but I can tell you something, I have noticed some pretty sick pumps from it. Hydromax is glycerol, and this is again supposed to help with the pumps. Now on top of that, if we look at the beta-alanine is only at 1,600 milligrams. Now I've read, and I actually asked Vince personally about this because I did read that 3.2 grams of beta-alanine is required to notice the full effects of it. However, he did go ahead and tell me that, and he did explain why they did decide to put 1,600 milligrams in here as opposed to 3,200, and the reason for that is because it's actually going to somewhat negate effects of other ingredients in here, and they decided to prioritize more effective ingredients over the beta-alanine. And personally, I never really thought beta-alanine to be that much of an important ingredient in the first place. Some people may disagree with me, but it's actually not, if you look at the research, going to make that much of a difference. So that's your beta-alanine. It's also got some magnesium, sodium, potassium, so electrolytes to help keep you hydrated along with the glycerol. It's got L-tyrosine, which is good for mental focus. I've covered this in my previous pre-workout review video. By the way, if you want a little bit more information on pre-workouts and my opinions on them in general, click right here and then I'll take you to the video. I am leaving a few things out, but those are the main things you need to know, is that this is, as the name implies, fully loaded supplements. I want to show you guys something real quick before we move on to the next category here. And the typical scoop of a pre-workout is usually not this big, okay? So in relation to it, this is a massive 24-gram scoop. This is part of the reason why this caught my attention, because some of the best pre-workouts I've used have been bigger scoops, and I know that that's the reason. The reason for that is because they use better dosages of ingredients. When I saw the size of this scooper, I knew immediately that they're definitely not trying to skimp on ingredients. So you could definitely be sure to say that the right ingredients are in here at the right dosages, okay? That being said, let's move on to the next category. Next category, before we talk about effectiveness, is taste. How does this pre-workout taste? And I know a lot of people out there do care about how pre-workout tastes. Obviously, there's some awesome tasting pre-workouts out there. Like I said, I've tried quite a few of them. Let me say this. I have two flavors here, and by the way, I'm not sponsored by this pre-workout by any means. I bring the viewers my raw and straight up opinion because I want to help you at the end of the day more than anything, and I want to be honest with you guys. So I got two flavors here. I believe that there is another one. I have icy blue raz and I have watermelon. Watermelon is the first one that I tried, and right off the bat I said, this tastes amazing. Like, this is one of the best watermelon flavored anything I've ever had. So the watermelon's good here. The icy blue raz I actually just tried for the first time today, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the icy blue raz, okay? So if I were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would actually give the watermelon a solid 9.5, even a 10 out of 10. It's hard to really give anything that, but let's say at least 9.5 out of 10. The icy blue raz, maybe I didn't use enough to get the true taste of it, but at the moment, from what I can tell, and myself personally subjectively not really liking icy blue raz, I would give this closer to like a 6 out of 10. But something to keep in mind, they did not skimp on the ingredients like I said previously. What this means is there is a slight aftertaste to it. If you've ever taken a pre-workout that is fully loaded, you'll understand that in order to actually cram these ingredients in it, there's gonna be, you know, a bit of room here and there that you gotta give or take. I mean, the aftertaste suffers a little bit. The main taste is good in my opinion. It is a 100% tolerable, but there is gonna be a slight aftertaste because it's just jam-packed with so many ingredients that eventually it's just gonna be hard to mask. So that's that. And the taste, to me, watermelon all day. Icy blue raz is, regardless, it's tolerable. Let's talk about if it's worth it anyway with the effectiveness. All right, so talking about effectiveness, let's just put it this way, okay? I'm gonna be straight up, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The effectiveness of this pre-workout has gotten me back on pre-workouts. I'm gonna tell you why. I take this pre-workout on days that I don't even train anymore, and the reason why is because I run an online business and I'm constantly working from 4 a.m. You guys see my vlogs. If you haven't seen my latest vlog, check it out. I work from 4 a.m. all the way out to 8, 9 p.m. sometimes later. Any edge I can get, especially with the nootropic in here, I'm gonna take it, okay? So obviously at first I had to make sure that the hype was worth it. I took it, it blasted me, okay? It destroyed me. Guys, do not max out on a full scoop. You take a full scoop of every other pre-workout, doesn't mean you wanna start off with a full scoop of this. I recommend working your way up if and only if you've decided you're gonna go with a pre-workout, then and you wanted to try this out. Start with half a scoop and go up from there. So I started with a scoop and I got obliterated. Not in a bad way that I was like, oh my god, but in a way that it was too much. Okay, so with the caffeine and the theocrine in there, it's gonna be a little bit too much focus, too much tunnel vision, and you might get a little burnt out if you start right off with that. However, I can tell you now, I'm up to about a scoop a day. The tunnel vision is amazing. I have yet to feel any less tunnel vision. The nootropic in here, combined with the caffeine, is actually supposed to be in here so that you feel the same amount of tunnel vision every time. And I can definitely say so far, I've been taking this for about 2 weeks. I will definitely say that I have felt some awesome tunnel vision focus, and it helps me throughout the day, not just the workout, but throughout the day. So the way I take it is I personally will take the full scoop, I'll put it in something like this water bottle here, which is kind of cool. You can get one of the water bottles for it as well. Shake your cup. Tons of water is the way you're supposed to take it so you can get the most out of the glycerol. And honestly, I sip on it throughout the workout and whatever else is left throughout the day. It keeps me very focused. My intensity is crazy in the gym. My pumps are stupid. I mean, they're crazy. I'm gonna be coming out with some workout videos on this just to show you guys what I mean. It's been great and it has worked very well for me. I have another pre-workout in my cupboard at the moment as well that honestly I haven't been taking because this one is just that much more superior in terms of effectiveness, and just knowing that all these ingredients, high quality ingredients are in it is huge, and the effects have been massive. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Follow my Instagram so you can see some behind the scenes stuff and how I've been feeling, and day-to-day updates on what I'm doing. Alright, up next we've got price. So at the time of me shooting this video, which is September 13th 2018, I believe this just released either today or yesterday. I did get it a little bit ahead of time, and again, I'm not sponsored for any of this, and I checked out the prices and I believe the price was somewhere around 60 bucks for one tub. Now keep in mind, one tub does give you about 25 servings, and these are legit servings. If you start off with a half scoop, it's gonna last you a month or more if you take pre-workout every single day. Now to be honest, this is in the realm of a lot of pre-workouts. It's slightly more expensive, but the point here is that it's more expensive, but you're getting more out of each scoop, right? Each serving is actually giving you the punch that you want, as opposed to these other pre's where it's gonna be 20% reliant on the ingredients and 80% reliant on placebo. Trust me, I've been there. My pre-workout was placebo. I literally knew that I was buying pre-workout just because I felt like I needed to take something, and then I let placebo take over. Placebo's a strong thing, let me tell you, but in that case, the price here is, I believe, around $60 American USD. You could get it in a pack. The more you get at one time, obviously the cheaper it's gonna be per bottle, in which case you could really jack up the value that you'll get from this, which is the next category. Let's talk about the value. So the value of this, in my opinion, is definitely amazing. It is one of the best, if not the best pre-workouts I have ever tried. And I've been in this game, in the pre-workout market, for a very long time. I'd say roughly about 6 years now. I know it's a big claim, but I've never truly seen a pre-workout supplement that offers this big of a scoop. This is the first time ever in my life I've seen a pre-workout that's this big of a scoop, which really alone shows me that the creators did not want to skimp on the ingredients, and they truly cared about delivering the best experience possible. And I could definitely say that, at least with the watermelon flavor, this covers every box you want to check off when it comes to a pre-workout. Pumps are amazing, tunnel focus that you don't crash from for hours on end, caffeine and a good hit of intensity for that workout, and you know, the taste is good, and you know, just great quality ingredients as well. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this review with my personal recommendations. Now, obviously, I don't recommend that you take any supplement until and only until you've truly committed to this and decided you're going to build muscle and lose fat, and until you have designed and implemented the proper training and nutrition routine. After you've been doing that for a little while, make sure you check with your doctor and all that stuff before you start taking any supplements, especially supplements with stimulants like this one. However, if you're past all that, you've been on pre-workouts, you're very committed, you're in the gym grinding, and you just want something that's gonna help take you to the next level, then you found the one right here, all right? That is my true and honest opinion. I'm super stoked that I still have tons of this left, and you better believe I'm gonna be getting more of this. This is probably gonna be what I stick to for a while longer. Obviously, I don't like getting dependent on pre-workout, but if you want the best bang for your buck, there is honestly no other recommendation I can make, and you guys know me, I would keep it 100% honest. I personally never say rely on any supplement ever. However, for those days that you need that boost, or if you're in business and you do your workouts in the morning, but you take them seriously and you wanna make progress in life and be tunnel focused, then you know what? This is definitely a good choice, and I do believe it's worth the money if you do fall in that scenario. All right, everyone, that is it for the PREload review. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope I was able to get my point across and really tell you and help you make an educated decision on the pre-workout, or really just learn more about it in general. I appreciate y'all so much as always. Thank you for watching, especially if you're up until this point. I want you to comment down below. I got a question of the day. What is your favorite pre-workout? And leave a comment below, and I want to see if maybe I've tried it, maybe I'll give it a shot, and maybe we'll do a comparison. Let me know what your favorite pre-workout is in the comments below, and let's get a chat going. That's pretty much it, guys. Again, thanks for watching. My name is John Mango. I'm here with Beyond the Iron, looking to take your fitness and your nutrition further so you may get these gains. I'm gonna take off now, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. If you haven't yet, share it with your friends, like, comment, and subscribe for all your fitness content coming here on this channel every damn week. I'll see you guys in that next video. I'm out.